I've pulled away now so that we can get this mane in. Now this is where we start the mane by using, this is 233. Now I know I've been using 273, but 233 is a better colour simply because it's a cool grey. Now this is extremely hard, and I know lots of you have tried the horses and the manes and have contacted me with problems, and I can understand it. It's really, really hard. It's like human hair. It's very hard, but you start off like this. You start off by putting the shadow in, which we've done, because you can't put it in afterwards very easily. Now that's the, I'll just do this front part first of all. That's the beginning of it. We need some dark colours, but we can't use those yet. We've got to wait until we get and build up enough of this base colour. And this comes from all over here too, and again we'll be needing the dark colours for this. Now the colour that I'm going to put in now is the colour that I used, I showed you a little earlier on, the 169. A bit of 169 in here as well. Really attractive, I tell you, this is, but quite tricky. And see how that changes it. It spreads like wildfire, so don't put too much of this on. Now we need the 181 to start the ball rolling with the depth. So just begin by putting in just the obvious depth to start with, and then there's another one there. There's just a few really strong tones. What we got to do is make sure that that area there is dark, because we've got the light against it, if you're with me. Whatever happens, that's got to be dark there. And then it swings around. And this is where we can start building the darker tones up. And one thing that we've got to be careful of, we don't make these too thick. Now I'm hoping I've got enough light in there to pull this off. Now what I want to do is I want to sweep this round like that. And of course, no need for me to tell you, we've got problems with the background here. Now we can't bring the hair too far over. We can later. I'm going to put a lighter background on here, but we can't do it yet. Otherwise we'd be rubbing it out. Now that's not bad. That's not bad at all. I've got the depth against the light. Now, what I'll do is I'll just turn this round for a minute, because what I've got to do, I've got to bring in the light here. Sorry, the dark here. And it's better for me to pull it rather than try to work it any other way. Am I happy with that? I think I am actually. It looks good. Just come back the other way. And now the tricky bit. What's that called? Tricky bit is this. No, not that one. This one. What I've got to do is blend that mane. Now you can imagine what's going to happen with that. If I'm not careful, I've got to get rid of some of that colour. I don't necessarily need to get rid of all of it, because a little bit of that tone on the end of that wouldn't hurt. This is really tricky. You can see what's going to happen. I'm going to smudge it all. But how are we going to create the smoothness if I don't? Now I'm flicking this, and you can see as I'm doing it what's happening. It's actually working quite well. What it does really, folks, is push those hairs together. Instead of one single hair, we've got perhaps 50 or whatever. So we have a better effect like that. Okay? Now that's the colour of the mane. And I do have enough light in it. I was a bit worried, but there was enough light there to register the tone. See the problem that we had with the colour. I've got to go back into there again with dark. I was hoping I wouldn't have to, but there's no way I could do that. Look at the difference between these two. Now, before the colour shaper came along, I would have had to do that with a lighter grey, for instance. But I don't have to now. We've still got some black to put in here yet. But I didn't want to blend it particularly with the black in it. That's it. Now, okay, that's not bad. Now let's put some black in. What we do is return to the area that we started with here. Dark. Am I going to blend it again? Yes, I am. You see, I like that light there, and we can put light in as well, which I'm going to. Now with the black, this can actually drag just a little bit further and make those slightly darker hairs. There's a couple I'm a little worried about coming down here. But let's just pull that off. Right. Now I think we're going to have to put some light in. Now white going on top of this obviously will pick up all the colours that we've already got in there. So it's not going to end up to be brilliant white. Well, that's not bad. Not bad. Now, I did say I would have to go back in, and I will have to do it. We've got to put a bit of shadow in here. But we can do it. Be careful. Don't like that bit. See if I can do it with my 186. Yes, I can. I wanted that mane there to drop behind. Do I want any more? No. I think I've got to be careful now because I could spoil, and I don't want to do that. Let's have a few more. That's it. We'll leave it alone.